Hello students, today we will discuss the poem Wren on the Roof. It is written by Korsky. In this poem, the poet describes about the past memories of his life. Whenever the poet hears the pattering sound on his rooftop, he remembers the sweet memories of his life, especially about his mother. Let's come to the first stanza. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in his rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. In the first stanza, the poet says, when the humid shadows of dark clouds, which have moisture and are full of water, they are about to bring rain. When such clouds move around in the sky at the starry night means full of stars in the sky, and the sad darkness of the night is wiped off or to clean by the raindrops, which seem like tears falling from the sky. Here the poet is comparing raindrops to the tears and says that the dark sky which seems to be very sad, it appears as if it is crying, and the raindrops are the tears shed by it. The poet is comparing the raindrops with the tears. The poet says, as the raindrops falling from the sky, it look like the sky is crying and the tears are falling from it. The poet says it is a blessing lie on the bed in his room, and the poet comparing the raindrops with the blessing. He says it is not the tears but it is the blessing which comes near to him, and the poet listened to the sound made by raindrops falling on the roof, and the poet carefully listening the sound of the raindrops when it is falling on the roof. Let's come to the second stanza. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections wave their air heads into woof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. The poet is expressing his feelings when he hears the raindrops falling on the roof top of his house. The poet says that every tinkles on the wood tiles has an echo in the heart. Whenever he hears rain falling on the roofs or top of the roofs, the sound repeats in his heart and in his dreams. He has many different fanciful imagination. The poet is saying that whenever he is listening the sound of the raindrops, these sounds are repeating in his heart and various imagination are creating in his mind. These raindrops create many new dreams in his mind. He recollects many memories of his past which come back in his mind as dreams. The poet is saying that when he is listening the sound of the raindrops, various memories comes to his mind or recollects in his mind, and it turns into dreams, and he is watching at that night. Then come to the third stanza. Now in memory comes my mother as she used to years agone, to regard the darling dreamers ere the left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I listen to this refrain which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. In this stanza, mother of the poet comes in memory of his mind. Poet remembers how many years ago in his childhood his mothers used to look down at him and his siblings as they were sleeping and having pleasant dreams. The poet is recollecting his past memory, and in that past memory he introduces his mothers. The poet is remembering in his childhood when they were sleeping at that time, their mother looking down to them, and as she would feel, she would not look them before. His mother looked at them every night, for she knew she would not see them again till the next morning. What the poet remembers anything is how his mother would be down and watch over him. And when he is listening the sound of the raindrops, he remembers his mother as she was looking at that time to them. The poet can still feel that his mother is looking at him as he listened to the song made by the rain drops falling on the roof. The sound of the rain makes him correlate his past with his present. The sound of the rain correlates the past situation and the present situation together. Whenever he hears this sound, it brings back memories of the past and he is reminded of his mother. The poet, when he listens the sound of the raindrops, his past memory are recollected and he is reminding his mother. In this poem, several figures of speech are used. They are as follows. First, alliteration. So what is alliteration? The repetition of a consonant sound two or more consecutive words. When the consonant sound is repeated in a consecutive way in the same line, it is called alliteration. In the first stanza, like humid, hover, starry, sphere, press, pillow, lie, listening. Humid hover, here the S sound is repeated. Starry sphere, S sound is repeated. Press pillow, here P sound is repeated. Lie listening, here L sound is repeated. Similarly, in the second stanza, busy being, their thread, ran roof. In the third stanza, memory in my mother, darling dreamers. All these are the examples of alliteration. Then come to onomatopoeia, the use of sound words to create a dramatic effect and auditory imagery. When the sound words is used to create dramatic effect, it is called onomatopoeia. In the first stanza, patter, the word patter is used, and patter is the sound of raindrops, as we say pit pat. Then tinkles, the word tinkle is used in the second stanza, and it means also sound of raindrops, or the sound is created when the raindrops fall on the roof, like tinkle, tinkling sound. Next come to personification. As we know, personification means treating a non-living thing as a living being. When we treat a non-living thing as a living being, it is called personification. Some examples. In the poem, darkness is personified when the poet says it is sad. Then recollection. Recollection is personified when the poet says that they weave dreams, means the recollection weave dreams. It is considered as a human being. So in this way, various figures of speeches are used in this poem. The poet has described this poem in a beautiful way, and he has taken the theme of his past memory. Thank you.